Hey, everybody. Hi. Hello. That was for you guys, not the audience. Now I'm going to say hi to the audience. What's up, audience? And welcome to the Dice That Bind Us. My name is Alex, and I'm in a weird mood. We're going to jump into the action of this week's episode, but we want to make sure we do a quick recap. And not just of the story, but we're going to do a quick recap of where our players and their characters are at.
Because we just leveled.
We
Because you
just
did,
leveled.
they did
Yep.
just level up. We'll get to that in a minute. So, as a recap, our players went to the abyss and were just very upset with me the whole time, and then they got out.
But we got what we went for.
You did, yes. No, for a little bit
Actually,
more.
we didn't. We gave it to
Sorta.
someone else.
True. So upon entering the abyss, they followed a pathway to a castle, and this castle seemed to be filled with different puzzles and riddles of all sorts. Some of them just required some critical thinking. Some of them required a knowledge of contents brought to us by Critical Role. Some of them were real thinkers, and some of them were real stinkers.
You are in a mood today.
Yep. But no, it was a lot of puzzles. It was a lot of tricky questions. Some of them about like D&D mechanics. Some of them about all sorts of random things. Some of them were puzzles of my own creation. Some of them were ones that were sourced from online from things like the general use riddles and puzzles. I wanted to get a good solid mix, and our players got their way through there, meeting Zarin, the halfling man, and upon exiting the abyss, they decided to give the mask that they went to retrieve to Zarin in hopes that he could return to the past and save his family and his hometown from the destruction that was wrought by seemingly simulacrum of the party themselves. The party has just returned to the deck of the airship after this long and he's not here anymore right now, but the tumultuous journey that they were on was a good bit.
Second time through, baby.
Thank you for the small chuckles and groans. All of you at home, I know you laughed because you got my back and you love me. I'm
gonna just come in your room and start throwing stuff at you.
That's fair. That's fair. But no, so yes, the party did level up upon leaving the abyss, bringing them up to level 13. So we're going to go a quick run around. Ian's not here. He'll be here in a little bit. So don't worry about that. We are recording on Pride Day in New York City.
And he's stuck.
And Ian's commute has been drastically extended by said festivities, which understandable. It's on my list of things to do in my life is go to New York.
I'm hoping he's having a good time
Seems
with it.
crazy. Yeah, it seems all right.
Also, I guess since we never said it and it's going to be way late, happy belated Pride to all our LGBTQ plus subscribers and followers.
Yes.
Many of us are that, so we're here and we love you.
On screen, at least a solid 50%. We're killing it. But no, yeah, absolutely happy Pride to all of you. This is a place for you. You're more than welcome. If anybody's shitty to you in any of our communities or spaces, let us know, because I'll go at them. I'll give them one of these and one of these, and I'll fucking kick them, sir. I'll do it.
Yeah, and a yeah, and a hi yeah.
Bartok.
Yep.
I went there.
No, we love and support you for exactly who you are, no matter who you are. Be yourselves. Take your time if you need it. You got the sport here, right? Can't believe we didn't do that when it was going to be recorded for Pride. That would have been smarter, but that requires forethought and planning.
I don't know when episodes go up. I just added them.
When you see this in late July or early August.
I think it might be September.
Or September. Know that we're still here for you.
Happy belated Pride in the lovely autumnal season. Anyway, Lysander took 13 levels of Paladin, Oath of the Ancients.
Yes. Hero, what are we doing with Anuk? Where's Anuk at right now?
Anuk's at level 12. Circle of the Land, Druid. And level 1 Warlock with the Fathomless Patron.
Devin, tell us about Ileana.
Ileana is a wizard. She is a sea elf, level 12 necromancy wizard, and a level 1 life domain cleric.
Nice.
I swore you had more in that mix than just mostly wizard and a cleric for heavy armor and healing spells.
Nah, Devin's just super smart and uses stuff outside of the box that people don't think of. Coda, bring us up to speed on Garagak and levels.
He's a half-orc, and he's a level 2 moon druid, and a level 11 bear totem barbarian.
Yeah, this is something I wanted to talk about real quick with this. We are just fudging it that Coda can wild shape into a bear. I know he technically can't, but he can. And that's why. As brought to my attention by someone recently, a few times by a few people. So I wanted to make that clarification now.
Oh, that the CR is too high of bear?
Yeah, that I just said, fuck it, Coda be a bear, because that's like Coda or Garagak's whole thing. Yeah. That's fine.
He's also a werebear, so
yeah,
true.
Suck it.
I am a werebear.
So now you are legally not allowed to wild shape into bears anymore. You must only use your werebear form.
Yeah.
Or else the D&D police will come and get you.
Yeah.
It's my backstory. It supports my claim.
Yeah. Zach, what's Zykor up to?
Well, he is a male high elf that has taken 13 levels of asshole soul knife.
Seems fair.
13 levels all in rogue. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. No team. So additional notes for the players and for
and I
people
think
at home.
Ian is 13 levels of life cleric.
Yeah, I was going to let him do his stuff when he got here.
Well, it's just going to be in a different time, and I don't like that. So I think he's 13 levels of life cleric.
That's fair.
I'm also, in my notes, you said I was a chaos druid?
Yes. Yes, okay. That is, I forgot about that. I wrote mechanics, I have notes for them, and then I never remembered that was a thing we did. So thank you for reminding me. I'll pull those up.
I was like, I don't know what that is, but yeah.
I thought he was only a chaos druid until he had full control of his druid stuff. Because he got the full druid thing from...
yeah, but how often does Garagak use druid stuff other than occasionally a wild shape and druid craft?
Yeah, outside of like meming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Coda took 2 levels in Meme Lord.
Yes.
And...
Circle of the Meme Druid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This episode is not going to be salvageable.
Garagak just wanted to be like his mom.
Coda's good. CR1 brown bear can be wild shaped at 2nd level moon druid.
I thought that was not true.
No, for just Circle of the Moon, it's possible. Every other circle, it's not.
Exactly.
To be fair, Coda also wild shaped into a bear literally right away.
That's true.
So I'm covering my own ass from the past.
That's fine.
I'm
feeling also just be like, look at this campaign. We were in fucking Dandyland. He could do what he wants.
Yeah.
That was a cartoon once.
That man wild shaped into a fucking drawing.
If anybody ever has any questions about how I rule things or how I explain things in my games, just imagine the gif of Shia LaBeouf going, magic. But moving forwards,
yes.
Notes for you guys, notes for the people at home. We're kicking up the difficulty here, y'all. We're making it more intense. We're turning it up to 11.
Yeah,
so
that's a reference for the older
times
fans.
In a combat instead of 9.
Yeah, that's what I need because
time to be emotionally prepared to become Dysander.
Yeah, I found myself with a couple days at work that were super slow recently, and I spent all of that time thinking of ways to make things more difficult.
Don't shame him for his audio control.
Shit's gonna get tough. It's gonna be real hard. Get ready for it. Be ready. Be ready.
I'm ready for you to give us hard stuff.
I'm so ready.
Rob! This episode is going to be unsalvageable.
This one's going to be beautiful. If this is the energy we bring for this recording session, I'm here for it. You all find yourselves on the deck of the ship. The world is yours, yo.
Is there any seagulls?
Roll a perception check, Gary.
Okay.
Counter proposal. Do I notice any seagulls?
There are no seagulls.
Okay.
With 17 perception, there are no seagulls.
Oh yeah, we have to figure out what we're doing next now. We could all go to hell.
I mean, we could all go to hell. Counter proposal, we have all these magic items of fire resistance. We can go to the fire plane, so people can get the bang for the buck right now, and then decide what to do after. Also, alternatively, we can just go to the water plane, which is where we started going in the first place. I believe the water plane is closer, but we might be slightly better equipped for the fire plane right now, or hell. I suppose hell is also hot, but it feels useful to port to hell from a different plane instead of from here.
Yeah.
Save a round trip layover in the prime material. Because we are outside of Guntelgrim.
Yes.
So we can continue to the Maelstrom in the middle of the ocean, not know what to expect. Or we can go over to... It is in the deserts of Anarok, I believe is the fire plane? Yeah, the plane of fire entrance is within the desert of Anarok, if we want to go over there, where it is all hot and spicy and full of pain.
That looks like it's kind of the half of the continent there.
Yeah.
I mean, it is,
We
but
know where the Maelstrom is. That doesn't take up half the map.
it kind of does. That's all the way down, way south. It's also pretty far.
We could always stop and swap out our gear and where do we go? We went to Neverwinter or whatever? If we do go to the water plane.
It's true, but I don't want to have to rebuy it, considering it cost all of Tibartos's armor and several other magic items. I would like to get the most use out of them. I mean, what it comes down to is we have to go all over everything. It's either the Maelstrom in the ocean in the west, we could go to the plane of Earth that it is in the center of the star mounts. The plane of air is still just a Hail Mary shouting into the wind, because it is constantly shifting through the skies.
Yeah.
The Feywild, we just need to find a Fey creature to take us there.
Oh yeah, I could make that happen.
The Hells,
Maybe.
we have the orb in Anuk's bag. We went to the Abyss. It's guard. We have to. Oh gosh, we have to find a path marker who could take us to Utgar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either jump into the water and have no clue what we're going to face, jump into the desert, have no clue what they're going to face, climb a big mountain, have no clue what we're going to face, or smash that orb and have no clue what we're going to face.
Yeah.
So, my vote is, since we're kitted, to do fire.
I'm down for fire.
Yeah, sure. We can do fire.
It is a lot of travel, but they're all a lot of travel.
We could get portaled.
I don't want to. We have put so much on Olan's plate.
True.
We did release like a devil that he is researching.
He's a nice guy.
The devil or Olan?
Both.
Both.
Okay. To Anorak.
Yeah. Let's go to Honorak.
Also, for some reason, I feel like we have to go to the Shadowtop Cathedral, and I'm not sure why. That was for Lifferloss.
Hmm.
We have to go find Aegerlas. He went to the Shadowtop Cathedral 30 years ago. And just never came back. He's also a very powerful person. So we could just pop over there and go, "Hey, Aegerlas, are you here?" I mean, we don't have
Seems
to.
to work for us so well, too.
It's just a thing that
Man, I'd have to open the book.
It's something that we touched on literally a year and 20 days ago in playtime. It was from June 7th of last year. Every party needs a note taker. Or we could just go to one of the planes and continue I'm not going to lie, the Abyss was a lot. I didn't have a good time. I'm very stressed out. I don't really want to plane hop very quickly at this moment.
You got me well rested.
Besides, plane hopping, it's not so good for the digestion.
Or the brain. We could just go talk to a druid.
Here I am.
Well, I don't know if he's a druid, but he made Liverlast, so. Eh.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I could do that now.
Alex very aggressively looks through Storm King's Thunder.
As I look over at Mr. Mutton. I know I can make the plants talk now. I wonder if I could make a liverless. That'd be pretty swell.
Yes, feed me a tree army with which I will take over the world.
Garagak, your sheep is evil.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Garagak! You just said that about a literal devil we released that clearly we got yelled at about because he was not a good guy.
But he kills devils.
And the sheep, it don't got no thumbs.
Yeah. What can you do with no thumbs?
Exactly.
We got a self-hating devil and sheep with no thumbs.
It is true, my only weakness is my lack of opposable appendage on my hooves. Were I to have thumbs, I would be unstoppable.
Truth.
About as unstoppable as that girl opening a door for you. You did contractually say that you were gonna protect her, so. Also, I am sick and tired of this indecisiveness.
I said let's go talk to the person in the Shadowtop. It's literally on the way, and then we can go to either Anarch or the Star Mounts. But either way, we're on land in this plane. I would like to see if we could get a tree army. That sounds great. Sorry, I just looked at the map for the first time in a while and figured that you're more than welcome to leave.
I need to talk to Alon.
Fine.
We went to this plane of abyss, and then we didn't get the thing, and then everything we do is so. Ugh, I don't understand you guys.
Ileana has
At
this.
all.
Hey, Zyko, come with me. And then, like, I'll take you out to the Sending Stone and, like, start walking downstairs below deck.
I just don't understand how you guys actually get anything done. I really don't.
We don't.
I mean, to be fair, you guys literally cleared the abyss in like a day to get the item you needed, and you just gave it to someone on the hopes they return the favor.
Yeah, he's a nice
Yeah,
guy.
because if you don't have hope, then, what are you fighting for?
I mainly did it to repay the debts of us destroying his entire civilization. I would like to make amends as much as possible for the damages that we cause.
You didn't cause it!
We gave the Traveler the thing that destroyed their town. We did.
They also had simulacrums of you guys before you existed in the separate time stream.
Yeah, time's
Meaning, at any point, it was destined to happen anyway. Because if they had you now, simulacrum in the past, before any of you were born or set out on an adventure, it didn't matter what you did. He probably still would have gotten it.
I'm sorry, Zayquarter. I have to find weight in the things that I do and trying to bring light and positivity and hopefully fixing some of the mistakes, or everything I do is worth nothing. I have to find the weight where it lies. Or
But it is worth something. You're just trying to find a bigger scale.
just call Olan and get off my ship.
Working on it.
Ileana said follow her and went downstairs.
This was all while I was walking away.
It's fair. She's very chatty, walking 15 feet, walking very slowly, and like, another thing!
It's like, I hope you guys
appreciate
succeed in things and whatever. I didn't hate my time here. This is just not what I expected from the tales told.
Never meet
Yeah,
your
there's a
heroes.
lot of things that happen that the tales don't tell.
Well, considering the only tale that reached our ears was the assault on Groodhog, there was only a very small sample size.
So Zykor joins Ileana below decks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that to the sending stone and hand it out for Zyko to take.
It would not be best if I called Olan.
Okay. Are you sure you want to go? I'd like you to. I don't want to lose any more friends.
I don't consider myself lost. I need familiarity, if that makes sense.
It does.
It wasn't everything that happened in the Abyss, was my own decision. I can live with losing gear. We lose gear all the time and have to restart from something. It's the clashing of the ways that I think things should be done because I've done it for so long. My family's done it for so long. It's like you slightly understand with how long elves live and how much we learn as we progress through those beginning years. Like I was only around this type of adventure. It was go here, do this, and then you get this, and then this is how you do this. And then I became powerful by the standards of the normal world. You guys are far above that.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm sure people that are in my family's band would definitely fit in well here. It is not my place. And like I said, it is not as I hated my time here. I very much enjoyed certain things and going to places, but I can't do this anymore. It's just constant fighting, and it's not good for you. You all have been traveling together for very long. Just too long. If you need our assistance later on an assault or something, I'm sure my family would be glad to help. Of course, you'd have to pay them, but I mean, stuff like that is stuff that would be interested in, and I'd be willing to talk them into a discount for you guys, just because the battles itself are what seems fun. And like I said, it's not like I hated. I'll say it again. I did not hate and did not despise my time here. It has just come to my attention that it is not where I belong. We do not fit well.
Okay, if that's what you think, I understand, and I'll respect your decision. And I'll send a message to Olan. Hey Olan, it's Ilya. Will you come see me real fast? It's kind of important.
There's a pause. It kind of just drags on. How important?
We have an emotional crisis going on right now. It can wait.
The sound kind of progresses from your mind to behind you. And Zykor, you see a portal open who walks in and just continues.
No, you can just do this later. Fuck it, just drop me off in Neverwinter. I will find my own way home.
What is this? He wants to leave? This is the emotional crisis?
Ileana turns around to look at Olan, making sure that, background is Aiko, and, you can see tears starting to go down her cheeks. And she just nods.
Right. Home for you?
Wherever my family currently is, I don't. Just send me to the mountains. I will find my way. The Frost Hills.
Thank you. Okay. The portal opens behind you. Best of luck, Zykor. It's been.
Yeah, but no, we don't.
Before you step into the portal, Ileana turns and sort of keep her head down, so Zyko can't see her crying, and she runs up and hugs Zyko. And then goes to the bottom of the ship.
Hold on, in 3 days, if you want to find me, I'll give you a sending stone for if they need our family for an assault somewhere on one of the giant strongholds. So that way you can get a hold of us, but that's about it. I can't anymore.
I want to say I'm surprised, kid. I really do.
It just works for them. I don't understand it.
Neither. It's almost assured that some divine force has actively tried to murder them as much as possible, and it just never works. They seem to have this innate ability to just get out of it at all times. I get it.
I think that just finally broke, you know?
No, yeah, you don't have to explain it to me, buddy. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you taking time away because it seemed
No,
a
yeah,
bother
no.
to be here right now. So I'm just gonna go and I just kind of like walk through the portal really fast. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
The camera kind of like stays in the room. It's just kind of Olan at this point. Ileana, you went down below decks further, right? Yeah, so just kind of Olan standing. And he kind of does the like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction outside of the door. The like, it's a nice boat. Right. Well, and he like walks into the portal after Zykor and then appears on the top deck with the rest of you besides Ileana. Hey.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, how's it?
So you took him home?
I put him in the mountains. That's what he wanted.
Great.
Oh, hey. He took Sunday. Now what am I gonna wear on Sundays?
We can get you a new wrap.
Well, this one is Thursday, and today is, well, Wednesday, so it's been a while.
I mean, I would have given it back, but I cut it down so it won't fit anymore anyway.
I might need to do some laundry soon, yeah?
I don't... We're not good adventurers, Olan.
Well, I think that's a matter of perception. I think that stereotypically you do things a bit differently than most. And I've always been very honest with all of you. I understood Zykor's side of some things. But at the same time, shit just hits different with you guys. Sometimes things don't mesh. And it's very clear that you guys are just accomplishing far greater things than Zykor was capable of at the current juncture.
You don't have to pat our egos.
I'm not patting egos, I'm being honest. You guys are doing things that no one should ever have to do, and we live in a world where adventuring is a profession.
Yeah, we're questers.
You're questers. You're the chosen ones.
I think we need to change that name somehow.
The chosen few?
The few, the proud, the questers?
I like it.
We can't get sued by the U.S.
I don't know.
The Questers.
Or honestly, the more apt name is the Bumbling Idiots.
I like that one. That one has a ring to it.
Because we just stumble forward and hope for the best, and sometimes it works, and other times we destroy villages with lightning javelins, or by giving a god an orb of destruction.
Staff of 1,000 Screams.
That.
As a clarifying point, nobody died.
That's good.
So far, your collateral damage is minimal.
Directly.
Well,
But-
yeah, but
The whole Storm Coast does think we, did it, because they're simulacra.
well, yeah, but what does the general population know? They don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it. They hear horror stories of people that look like you, but they also hear stories about the successes you have. The hill giants were terrorizing places. Golden Fields was in shambles because of them. You guys charged into that with, well,
Reckless abandon?
calculated abandon. You had a plan. You had support. Just because it feels like you're just, what'd you say, bumbling on? Doesn't mean you are. Just because there's not a clear path doesn't mean that you guys aren't successful at what you're doing. You think any great group of heroes who have saved the world does it without stumbling along the way?
That part doesn't get told in the stories.
Yeah?
Oh, but like I said earlier, sometimes there's lots of things in the stories that don't ever get told.
If you were to write a book, would you leave in all the parts about the bumbling idiocy, or would you stick to jumping from heroic action to heroic action?
I don't know how to write a book, so I don't know.
Here's a hint. You'd skip the parts about the bumbling idiocy and skip to the heroic action points.
I don't read often, so that makes sense.
Well, think about the stories you tell around a campfire. Are they ever about people casually bumbling through and finding their way, or is it about the end game, the end results, the final battles, the heroic moments? Every group of heroes could have aptly named themselves the bumbling idiots. But in the end, that's never the name that stuck. Although, go ahead, sorry, no, I was going to make a dumb joke.
Oh, I was just going to say that you all need a more put-together leader, I think. I have no clue what I'm doing.
But you're learning.
Not really.
We haven't lost yet.
I'm super busy, so I'm off the table.
How is the BB search going?
The what?
The devil from the boat?
Yeah, you called it the BB?
Yeah, boat beast.
Nice. I like
BB.
that. That's good.
Though the pet name is less apt now that we found he's, bad.
He's bad?
Olan yelled at us for a solid, 20 minutes when he found out.
That
Oh,
was 'cause
yeah.
Nice, I'm not here.
You wrote yourself out of the story, damn it. You shut the fuck up.
It's only because we didn't get his name.
Yeah, as a player to other players, it was
rude
because
of
we
us.
didn't know who the devil was, and all he got from it was we unleashed a very powerful devil onto the world and told no one.
What that disembodied voice said. Truth be told, there's not a lot of stories that we've been able to find about what was his name? Tentalk's been leading the stuff. He's the book guy.
I don't know.
I'm not exactly allowed to learn.
I don't know, wait. Athiol. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Athlone?
Athler?
Affleck?
Afflid. Where'd it go? I lost it.
Athelo.
Ass crack.
Pretty sure it's
Athlone.
Afthalone, Afthalone.
Oh, I
That's
have
his ship name, right?
Afethelone.
Afthalone. That was what it
There it
was.
is.
That's not the ship's name. It's the name we found in the ship, so I
I don't
guess
know
the
why I
phrase of
have that.
things.
Yeah, I have ship name, and I have his name there.
You did find it in the ship in BB's quarters.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it because that I feel like Gagak would just write that note.
So are you naming the ship whatever the fuck you just said?
No.
Okay.
It's Everlasting Rhapsody? That's what Billiana named it? Something along those lines?
Yeah, she's not okay.
Yeah. I think she was the only one who liked Psychor.
I liked it.
Yeah, he's alright.
I don't have a vote, but you know.
I did kind of yell at him and say I wish I never brought him, so...
That happened.
Well, kind of like walks up and like reaches up and pats you on the shoulder. We all fuck up sometimes. You should talk to Ileana. I'm gonna go back to leading an entire city now, okay? You need anything?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, did you ever get me that scroll?
The scroll of...
Polymorph.
Yep, right here.
Awesome.
Did he pull it out from a portal that he put in his sleeve?
Yep.
Nice.
Olan is a very busy guy. He does the things you ask him to, but he has a lot of other stuff to do at the same time, so he kind of forgets halfway through.
That is fair.
A week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Go
You guys
back to
good?
running Silvery Moon. We'll figure it out.
There's not a scroll of polymorph.
Do you have any clue where Tumult is?
Yes. Why? You guys feeling a man down?
It would be beneficial to our YouTube show to have all of our players active and present.
Hero just, nope, we're good.
I could make us an army.
Yeah. Let me...
I mean, we also have this. We can call him.
No, this will be better. I think this is the better plan for everyone.
You're just
Oh,
going to
God.
pluck him out of exactly what he's doing in this exact moment.
Just give it just 1 second. And, Tumult
Wait, is he
walks,
pooping?
trips through a portal onto the deck of the ship. And as the portal's closing, you see Cheslot on the other side of the portal going, wait, no, as the portal closes.
What the fuck?
Is he going to die out there, Olan?
No, I won't let him die.
Okay.
Why am I here? Hold on.
Oh, right. Let's see. You've been accomplishing literally nothing, and your friends.
I'm tracking down 10 ancient dragons.
And how's that gone over the last 6.5 months?
I can understand dragons.
I'm so proud of you.
I mean, and we talked to the red one for a little bit. He was not very impressed, actually. It was a rough conversation, but
You do
How did you
realize
for this?
you set out to achieve the impossible, yes?
uh-huh.
Cool. We scared
was
off
more-
your replacement. Will you come back?
Oh yeah, that guy seemed like he didn't have much of a constitution.
We're bad at this adventuring thing, and you're kind of more on.
I'm like, what do you
point
mean
about
by
this
that?
adventuring thing?
I thought you really liked people.
We like people that we pick up unwillingly, less so people that decide to join us because they don't know what they're signing up for. If you get thrust into it, you kind of just roll with it. If you sign up for it, it doesn't sit with you the right way.
Sus.
I chose to be here.
Not really.
Yeah, all I did was ride with you guys to Waterdeep and show you an inn, and then I was like, hey, you guys seem fun. Do you not remember how I met you guys?
Yeah, but did you...
Bro, that was like a year ago.
Gergak
You
has
asked way
taken
too
a
much.
few naps since then. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
you
I was
remember
I was
right.
walking to Waterdeep, and you guys were riding on your carriage and saw me
We were
carrying
walking to
a...
Waterdeep, and
a
we
bunch of
welcomed
goods.
you in and said, "Hey, you want to ride with us?" And then you said yes, and then we just haven't stopped yet.
And
mean-
we went
The other
separate
guy-
ways, and then I found you again in Waterdeep looking for magic items, helped you find some stuff, and then thought it would be more fun.
Right, so Tumult, here's the difference. The other guy actively came seeking them.
Fair.
He didn't know what he was getting into. Of course, we didn't either.
He named us the Chosen Ones because apparently that's what people call us.
Maybe that's why.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
he
like
definitely
that
didn't name
name.
you that. That was... No, we've been hearing rumors about it. No, we are just called that.
Oh,
Because
is
you guys
Chazlot
never-
the
'cause-
Chosen One?
No.
Good.
You guys just never came up with a name. So...
It's not a you guys, it's a we guys. You were also part of this plan, and we didn't think to name ourselves.
Yeah, but at the time, I was trying to hide that I was part of it, so... Sorry, it's been weird, okay? Like,
You need to come out and say that you're part of it. You just come out and
when
be
I'm
proud
trying
to say
do
that
something
you're one of us.
important.
Happy
In
Pride
case
Month.
you guys haven't noticed, there are simulacra of us that do bad things. So
Yes.
not all of the Chosen One stories are good. So I was just saying I had nothing to do with that shit.
Well, you're back with us now, so What do you want to do on the boat?
Or is he?
I'm going to go find Ileana.
What are you about to do to me?
I was just making a joke because there's copies of you. So like, if you guys had been separated and you like met up, how would you know, right?
Yeah.
But he just gave us his entire backstory as far as when we met, so I think that's him.
Yeah, but they would know it. They're a copy of me.
Would they know it?
Uh-huh.
Are you just telling me that they would know it so that you don't have to be here? Do you not
No.
want to be with us anymore, Tumult?
I mean, the trip wasn't necessarily like, yes, it was a thing of the impossible that I.
Well, I
was
saw you
hoping
trip
to
when you came out of
eventually
the
achieve.
portal, so is that what you're talking about?
No, I was walking and portal opened up and the ground
And you
difference
tripped.
is
You took a
And-
trip.
yeah, because I was walking uphill and you guys are on flat ground. That was not a fun time.
That was a good one.
Oh,
like
hold on. I said don't. Or at least warn me. What if I had been currently meeting with the dragon? This would have been bad.
I knew where you were. I always know where you are. I've been inside your mind. That's how this works.
That's
So
fair.
other than the red dragon that gave us this boat, what other dragons? We even told you about a dragon. Did you go talk to that one?
I mean, I attempted to, but it's not. You want to try to track a
Oh, but
dragon
you
across the continent
Sure. No,
with
no problem.
Chaslot?
I think Chaslot was the detriment to this mission.
Chaslot was my biggest mistake, but I couldn't figure out how to get rid of him.
Well, you did now.
Could you at least take him home? Hold on, he has a pet dragon that needs to be fed.
He'll get there.
We could always just stop off at his house and take the dragon for him. We can pet sit.
I don't think he'd mind.
I would like it.
The worst part is
I kinda
Lysander
miss
left
George.
to go find Ileana, so
Yeah.
I am not
Oh.
here to be reason.
I kind of
I
miss
mean-
George. Dragons
I
are a
don't-
little more hardy.
So, Tumult, as you get back on the boat, you're kind of like gathering around. You haven't seen your friends in a very long time. You glance over and you see a familiar looking sheep who kind of plods over to you, looks up and goes, "Hello, Tumult. I have been eagerly awaiting your return.
You talk
Is
now.
I, Mr. Muttons?"
I would give him a big fluffy hug. Oh my god, Mr. Muttons can talk! How the hell did this happen?
It's a thing I picked up.
And then,
Oh, this
and
is
then,
great.
additionally,
This is awesome.
you see 4 teenagers and 2 toddlers run onto the deck of the ship, hearing the commotion.
And
Hi.
Reginald.
And then, to top it off, an ice spider climbs down.
I was there
from the
for
crow's
Reginald.
nest. Yeah, but he is on the ship, like here. You recognize Reginald,
Oh, they
but he
finally
is
went to
here.
go get you. To be honest, I thought that's who the replacement was at first.
Now I'm wondering if I wanted you back or not.
You know, it seems this person that was here did not make a good impression on. Alright. Also, what's the thing? That is new, and I will like walk up to your chest, and be like, can I?
Yeah.
And I kind of like trace the snake tattoo. That is new.
Yeah?
Was it like the tattoo you were trying to get before from the Arcanus Magnate dude, or?
No, but this one has some other stuff attached to it, so it kind of fits, but it kind of doesn't. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Well, I mean, it's not like I didn't want to be here. To be honest, I just didn't know what to say or do after what happened at Groodhog. You know, kind of had a hand in attacking you and killing a friend. Is kind of like a... I don't know. I didn't know what to do,
Yeah.
so I
well,
decided to take a long time, and that's why I went on the impossible mission that would take an indefinite amount of time.
I understand. I mean, I kind of went on an impossible mission too. I saw things in the bottom of the ocean that, you would never believe if I told you.
I'm gonna point to the serpent. I'm assuming it has something to do with that. I don't think you succeeded.
That's not a sea serpent. That's just something else. But yeah, I saw things under the water that
I'm sure I'd love to study at some point, but where's everyone else? I see you and Garagak and the children who I will have to get names from at some point. And Mr. Muttons, thank God. I love this sheep. And I kind of like scratch him on the head. I love this sheep.
I think they're below decks. I thought Topartos was behind me, but you know the shadow's not cast down from up high.
Oh,
Maybe he below decks too.
okay. Well,
Can I
I think we
knock on,
decided
like...
we were going to the Shadowtop Cathedral, so I'm gonna point the ship in that direction and we go.
Okay, we will get to that. Lysander, you're downstairs.
Can I knock on, like, Ileana's door?
I went into Otis' total mansion thingy.
Cool. I would, like, try your hole first. No response. Kind of listen. Like, no quiet sounds. Okay. And then just kind of, like, scour. I'm assuming it doesn't take me too long to find you.
Yeah, if you went into that, the Otis mansion, she is specifically on the second story to the left, and then the fifth door on the left.
Just kind of walk in, because this place is big. Just... Ileana?
Oh, like, you hear, like, bumblings and, like, upstairs.
Okay. I would, like, follow it and just kind of perpetually... like, eventually make my way there.
Cool. You see her with that arcane core, the battery, and it's, like, glowing inside of a pile of bones, and she is mid-casting Animate Dead.
Are you superpowering your skeletons?
I don't know what this does. I'm gonna try it. I gotta experiment and see what it does.
I'm sorry I pushed Zyquoter away.
It's okay. Are you okay?
No. But that's... normal, I think, lately.
It is. And then give you a pop-up. Can I have a hug?
Yeah, and gives you a hug. Like, picks you up, just because, like, my back hurts, I'm not... Sets you back down. Tumult on the deck. Olan kind of ported him mid-step, and he... So Tumult's back.
Oh, wonderful. Any news with the dragons?
No. No.
Kind of to be expected. That was a difficult task.
Yeah, it's kind of a long shot. I understand everyone has their own sort of pilgrimage that all look a little bit different. Don't blow yourself up, please. I know you're a very accomplished caster, but this is not your wheelhouse. I'd like you in one piece.
Hey, Lysander, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. We can't all expect to know everything all the time. And like almost go to the battery. I have no idea what that is, but I can't be afraid to try using it. Otherwise, I'll never know what it is. So the only way to move forward and get any real work done is to potentially make those mistakes. And it's okay. That doesn't mean that you failed, and it doesn't mean that you were bad. I just think that we need to push on. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, Ileana. It's just a lot to unlearn. I went from being just a kid in the woods to a chosen follower, defender of a god, told I'm more special than I thought I was, and now trying to save the world. It's a lot of change in a few months, and I don't I'm not good at it. The change, not leading.
I understand. We'll get through it though. It'll be okay.
We'll
You
keep
just can't lose hope.
bubbling forward. It's worked thus far. Somehow. Somehow it's worked. It's weird. Do you want to go say hi to Tumult, or do you want trying to keep exploding the skeleton?
I'll smile and go over and pick up the arcane core and like shove the bones in the bag again. And then I'm like, device center. Okay, let's go see Tumult. And I'll grab your hand and like start like half skipping, half walking out of the dungeon.
Make our way back up. Like, I found the wizard.
Hold on. This would be as they come up. This is the conversation I'm having. I will give you. I forgot what the item was because that's apparently didn't put it on my character sheet. Whatever item he gave me to help with true seeing, to find dragons, or whatever. I'll give that back. But I say I need you to get me something else in return since you pulled me back before I was ready. I need an object engraved with the symbol of the outer planes, and it has to be worth at least 500 GP.
Why?
For my new spells. It was stuff that I learned while I was out there. It came from Ultimate, and it is a very specific component that I need.
Okay. Is any specific outer plane or just...
Just a symbol from the outer planes engraved on an object that is worth 500 GP. I only need one. Preferably two, but I'm not going to make you get me two.
Are they consumed?
No.
Okay.
Liliana walks on deck and sees Zyko and says, "Hi,
I can
Zyko,"
only
and
use it once a day, so...
Sees Tumult.
like, yeah, Tumult. Sorry.
Everyone's like,
Tumult. Yeah.
the whiplash.
Zycor, who's that?
And then yeah, it says hi Tumult, and wants to give you a hug.
And anyone that was looking would kind of see like a really pained look come on my face as I gave them a hug, knowing that they were the closest to Tempard.
I'll look over at Olan and say, "You'll probably want two. One engraved with any symbol from the lower planes, and one with any symbol from the upper." No, look back at Tumult. I know that spell too. It's a good one. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Great. I'll be back.
We're sorry.
Thank you, Olan. You're the best.
Yeah, don't you forget it.
I'm half not sorry because you did this forcefully. But I do appreciate you and everything you've done these past 6.5 months.
Hey, you're the one who ran off and abandoned your family.
Did not abandon. You weren't up here for this, but... And I kind of just looked down at Ileana. I was like, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Not Ileana, this is to Lysander after I looked down while I'm still giving you a hug, and just like, you see the pained look on my face, like I really don't want to talk about it in front of Ileana, like, I'll have to talk later.
Okay.
Kind of just falls backwards off the edge of the ship.
So,
What did you guys do to him? He seems a lot more eccentric.
he's running a city. It's been a long 6 months. He's done all this research for us. He's a lot. He's doing a lot.
I never took him one to free fall off the side of a boat before going through a portal. I thought, he just walks through them like usual.
No, there's a lot of him you're less familiar with. He's
I like New Olan.
a weird one.
Okay.
You guys hear just like deep-hearted laughter from like over the side of the ship as he kind of just like comes falling past this edge of the ship again. Just
I think he's had a long week.
To be honest, I think you guys might have helped him. He's got some free time.
Also, a lot of more work that we made him. Wow, a lot has happened. We found one of the other giant clans.
Oh?
We can't touch them. They are protected by an Arcanus Magnate who has killed other Arcanus Magnate, absorbed their power, and has 5 tomes in total.
I would very much like to talk to him.
He killed the High King.
Huh?
Threat. Just a snap of his fingers, High King's dead.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't want to kill any of us because it would make us a martyr, and it's just to show how powerful he is, I think. So we're going to have to address that later. It's the only reason we were allowed to walk away. Oh, yeah.
So I...
Hi.
Are you okay?
No. I've been on the A train for 3 hours.
You guys are heading to the Shadowtop Cathedral, a location pulled from the deep recesses of Lysander's brain.
A year ago, a year and a month ago is when we were told there to find Agerlass.
Yeah, this is the location that Lifferloss told you to go. Yeah.
Yep. I always wanted to go back to this. I'm really glad we're finally revisiting it.
So you guys are heading that direction. Anuk is piloting the boat. Anuk, I think we made it a survival check for piloting. You start heading in. You are so sure.
I should know the direction because I always know what north is.
You know what north is, but you guys are going off of a hand-drawn map.
Oh yeah.
And basing everything loosely. You don't have the map.
You said we have the map. I've asked you before, and you went, "No, you still have that."
This is the Dandelion map, right?
Yeah, I asked.
Yes,
I said
yes,
I pointed our Dandelion map, and you were like,
but
"Yes."
This is not a location marked on the map. This is something you would have gained by hearsay. So you were gauging the correct direction to fly.
So we might end up at Starmounts instead of at the Shadowtop Cathedral.
You may end up who knows where.
Or we might end up back in Silvery Moon.
Yeah, we end up back at Silvery Moon. We go, "What the fuck?"
I went off the map.
We find Zykor. We just stumble into his mountain.
I went to the Frost Hills.
You don't know. He rolled a 7 on that survival check.
You have no idea. You're going to the Maelstrom after all. Fuck it.
Wow,
I feel like Anuk would at least turn around when he saw ocean. It's like, nope, this was not the right way.
There are mountains here somewhere.
The sea mountains.
That Dumb and Dumber scene when they're on the thing and they're like, "Man, I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a lot more mountainy than this."
Yeah.
Rocky too.
This is dead fields.
We're bringing in energy tonight, Ian.
All right, we're not talking about me anymore. I'm just saying,
we're talking about thongs and bowling.
What happened?
Where did this come from?
This took a turn.
I zoned out. I was measuring distances. You guys are above Gonselgrim.
No, where did we end up?
Above Gonselgrim.
Above Gonselgrim.
Oh, so we're just
move.
somewhere in the crags.
No, you haven't even left. You just did the navigation roll. We haven't rolled for the day. We haven't done any of that stuff. I was measuring how many days you'd be rolling for on this journey.
How many are we in for?
10. It's like 350 miles. Like it's a distance.
Wow.
Okay.
I can
I
start.
have an inspiration.
The D100.
Liliana, do you have magic ink still?
Yeah, I have a bunch. How much do you need?
Just a little bit. I just need to draw something really... Or actually, can you do it? I need something drawn on my forehead.
What do you want me to draw on your forehead?
Just a diamond.
Okay.
And not like the diamond, like a diamond shape, I should say.
Oh, okay.
A rhombus.
Right.
I can try that. And
Sure.
I'll take out this one of the bottles of ink and the little quill and very carefully as I can try to draw a diamond on Zykor's
It doesn't have to be
forehead.
perfect by any means.
Yeah, it's fine. You do that.
It is just somewhere to focus this new spell power through. Or focus on, I should say.
Welcome back.
Hi.
The Punctos has you.
So a 17
Yeah.
is the
His
roll
head
for the
was
first
still
day.
in the fucking bucket this entire time. And Zykor's like, "Fuck you, I'm leaving." You're just like, "I'm training."
Wait, where did he go?
Just missed the whole thing. So Lysander rolled for the first day and got a 70.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, are we gonna run so far away? Because it's a flock of seagulls.
What?
Oh,
I feel like
Like
Coda
that.
got it.
Is this something that old people know?
oh, sorry, something was in my eye.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea what you're talking about here.
The song "I Ran So Far Away" was done by
And I
a flock of seagulls.
Oh, was it?
I didn't know the name of the band. I knew the song. I knew the song.
Yes,
I got that far.
it was done by flock of seagulls.
Good
What
joke.
is
Good
happening?
joke, hero. Good joke.
I need more
Fucking
than water.
kids.
Get off my lawn.
Coda, you're like a few years older than me.
I know.
We got a
All right,
70.
We got a
Now,
seven,
that
yes.
being said, seagull lands on the side of the ship.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Because remember, I had to
Oh.
reshift the numbers because I rewrote the table again.
Oh, hello there. I'm just talking to it. How's it?
Kind of
Then
just
I'll
like
speak.
gives you the like sup.
I'll speak to it in Druidic.
Okay.
How's it? How you doing?
Kind of like looks at you again.
I think I call you Jonathan.
Shrugs.
Is this another normal seagull or is it the spy?
I don't know. You want to play poker with it?
Liliana, the cards?
You guys
Wanna-
played poker with seagulls?
Oh, it was
pretty good.
blackjack. That's right.
I'll tear like a
Somebody
piece
send
of
in-
Even more confused?
Somebody is
Seagull knows how to-
sending seagulls that are druids in wild shapes to come spy on us. Anuk smooth talked two of them away. This one seems less.
You say, Lysander, you say that, and the seagull on the side of the ship looks over at Anuk and goes, like eyes just like.
I just shrug at it.
Coda, you were saying, what were you doing?
I was gonna tear like a little piece of cloth off and
Uh-huh.
make like a tiny blindfold, and I'm gonna put it on the seagull.
Okay. You put the blindfold on the seagull.
Yep. That is all.
Okay.
Now I can see what we're doing. Yeah.
God damn it.
Now it's a heater gull.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll point to Zexum. Who the hell is that?
it's Jonathan.
Did I put the Zexum? Oh, kind of
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
waves and goes, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi, it's take it you're an Arcanus magnate for the fact that you're allowed to be on this ship, and if you have great magical power radiating.
Both correct. I'm a trainer.
Yeah, they're our trainer.
Oh,
they've been doing good chaining
what?
us up.
Whatever.
Genuinely.
what kind of points at the Parthos' head in a bucket? That?
He
Yeah.
wants to be more hardy.
Okay, so that's not the only training, because
No.
I'm not doing that.
No. Anuk runs every day.
I tried to not get hit by birds.
Yep.
I'm punching stuff, I think.
Yep.
Strategically.
Yep.
And Ileana's got some sort of private training she's doing.
Yeah, she's actually in Zectum, at least not yet.
Yeah, but we think you are training with Zexum because you just disappear for an hour and mourn.
Well, I don't know what I would want training in, but I guess if you just do it in everything, I'll find out eventually.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I'm around.
Would you like a rotten fruit barrel?
No,
Me.
not at all.
Spartos, no talking during training, and the barrel fills back up.
Oh no.
I'm gonna druid craft and make a little flower like wreath. And I'm gonna give it to Zexon and be like, "Happy Pride," and then go back to my training.
I love you so much.
They look at you like, oh my
Because Zexon
goodness.
say them, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Zexon is non-binary. Hell yeah, Coda. Zexon takes it, puts it on. Wears it.
Nice.
You're good there, bud.
Thank you.
So there's a blindfolded seagull standing on the edge of the ship.
And
You guys
Zexum's probably the
press
happiest
onwards?
we've ever seen them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zexum is smiling. which is strange.
Nice.
Not know they could do that.
Well, Zexum, you're a caster. Can you help me with keeping concentration on spells while getting hit a lot?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Nice.
I don't care what comes from this, but looking over Tumult's sheet is something that I would actually really want.
Zexum's outfit turns into full leathers.
No, Zexum says to go stand at the back of the ship, the very back, just like the flat area next to the crystal.
Okay.
Oh, so the
And goes-
tumult is going to get hit by all the seagulls I dodge.
So it goes, cast a concentration spell. I'll hold the concentration for you. Well, I'll make sure that it recasts, rather. Pick one. What's your favorite one?
Probably enlarge reduce for the dumb things that we do. Enlarge reduce or
yeah.
fly.
Pick one. Which one are you casting?
We'll do enlarge reduce
Are you making yourself bigger or smaller?
bigger, because then it might make the training go faster if I get hit more.
That's fair. So you enlarge, and you see Zexum goes, good choice, good choice. Gentlemen, and you get punched directly in the gut by something you cannot see. And it just rocks you. You like keel over in pain, and as soon as you start to like recompose yourself, you get like elbowed right in the kidney.
I'm just
God.
gonna start laughing.
So the rest of you see Tumult on the back of the ship gets bigger, and then it's just like, it's just like getting shit rocked by invisible forces. And this is going to be your first day of training with Zexum.
Okay.
Did I heal him?
Zexum kind of looks at you. No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine, Devartos.
Hang in there.
You get punched square in the nuts.
I do
Got
not
Johnny
think we
Cage
have
Mortal
the
Kombat
same
style.
idea of what fine is.
This is still better than whatever you're doing.
Did need to.
Probably right.
He's probably self-flagellating a little bit, so this is probably helping the catharsis.
Yeah, what they said. What he said.
Both are correct.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, that's right. He's.
I'm on a roll today.
Yeah, Lysander's a they-he, or a he-they,
Yeah.
technically.
I am so proud of you guys. You all have come such a long way in all of this since we first started doing stuff.
I had zero experience in the pronoun thing until
Yeah.
I started here.
Yeah.
D&D, making your brain more diverse.
Yeah.
And we're rocking it. Go fam.
And
Go fam.
Tapartos is asexual. We got canon,
Yeah.
queer folk.
Because this group is inclusive and everyone's welcome at our table.
Goddamn
I'm trying to
right
get a
you are.
cute wizard boyfriend. It all works out.
True. The day progresses forwards.
What is happening today?
We're going to address the seagulls that keep coming to spy on us that are very clearly sentient. Like, honest question.
I'm going to pick up the seagull and just drop it over the side.
Lysander, I see a flaw in this plan.
You pick it up, you drop it off the side, and it flies back up. Now less one blindfold and lands. Kind of looks at you.
Drop
you
it
go like,
over to the side.
"What?" Flies to the other side of the ship and lands and goes.
Walks over to it.
You just keep the cycle going.
Yeah, if I
It
keep
just keeps-
distracted, it's not going
It
to
just
spy on
keeps
anything.
landing on opposite corners of the ship.
Oh, hey. Zexum, could I make that part of my training where I drop the bird off and then I run to the other side and I drop the bird off, run to the other side?
Yeah, it's still gonna get heavier.
That works.
Perfect.
We have a really heavy bird.
The seagull just gets me.
Yeah, it becomes a medicine bottle of seagull.
Yeah. It does nothing to improve your speed, but your strength scores just continue. No, you. So you guys continuously throw the seagull off the side, where it flies back up and lands again, and slowly night falls. Are you guys having the boys take over for the night while you guys sleep, or?
Yes.
Can we get rid of the seagull before we go to bed? Can somebody, make it leave, banish it?
Speak with it.
Oh, I already talked to it, but he didn't talk to me back.
Should we try to persuaded to talk with us. The
I
podcast
don't know if
doesn't
he'll
like
listen to me
threats,
now.
but-
You guys ruined it.
Well, we could make it clear that it's not okay to hang around here unless we know who it is and who it's working for.
You talk to it. I'll be the muscle.
And look, it only
it-
knows Druidic.
Oh,
Let's be
It
Druid.
did
Oh.
actively respond
Oh,
when you announced that Anuk had blatantly shoot them or like lied to them to get them to leave.
I didn't
didn't
say
lie to
lie. I
Fine.
said
Smooth talk.
Smooth
You
talk them to
smooth-
leave.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't.
Sure.
lie
That
to
could,
them.
that could be showering them with compliments, making them feel good about themselves, and they're just like,
Right.
"Ah, yeah, that's
Was
what I need."
persuaded in some way to abandon their goal and go away.
Made them question themselves.
I
Gargak
can't
does
help it
also
that
know
they're-
Druidic.
Yes.
Gotta get convince the seagull to leave.
I'll walk up and like poke the seagull. Like, hey.
It kind of like takes one of its wings and starts poking you back.
Like, hey, can you talk? Say something.
Kind of like hops up on your shoulder, gets real close.
I'm giving up on you.
Why? Why are you giving up on me?
I got you.
Alex!
I think it's going well.
Song reference. Say something. I'm on.
Yes, yes.
Take that.
I'm sorry. What was this? I didn't get the reference.
Fucking
That's a
old
young people. It's a young people song. You wouldn't understand.
See, we can do it too.
Garrett,
That's not funny.
yeah, it just hops up on your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
I thought that was like a threat to like try and get in Garagak's brain.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Nope, it was a bit.
Nice.
I just listened to that song before we
I was gonna be like,
recorded.
why are you here?
I'm a spy.
Did you ever think about not being a spy?
Yep.
Why don't you do that?
This is more fun.
Why do I have ASMR seagull?
The pay is better.
It's fair.
I just like the idea of a seagull whispering because they don't have like lips, so it's just like
Yeah.
gentle clacking of a beak along with whispering.
Why are you spying on us?
I was told to.
When are you supposed to stop?
Whenever I'm told to stop.
Are you sure you haven't already been told to stop?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
We can fucking do this again.
Is he gonna crit up the disadvantage?
Come
again?
on, double
the DC,
crit.
the DC is much higher because it was actively informed that they were
It's
already been smooth on.
Oh,
Oh,
That's a
but
crit
that's a crit.
fail.
Roll a D6.
fuck.
sometimes crit fails are also good things.
Crit.
The seagull, still in your ear, goes,
I will not fall prey to your puny mortal swayings. The one will come, the one will end you. Be afraid, Garagak of the forest. Be very afraid.
I was born in the forest.
I will burn your home forest to the ground, Garagak. I'll burn it all down.
Hearing that, I will instantly yeet the shit out of that seagull. Like, not like just like grab, like wad him up. And just,
roll an athletics check.
If this crits, I'm gonna die.
It would appear as though communications have broken down.
I mean, I didn't hear what the bird said, but
oh, close.
You guys watch as Garagak is just kind of like nodding and like having a conversation under his breath. Can't really understand it because it's in Druidic. Hero, you're picking up every word
Yeah.
or two. Like, can't really hear it. And all of a sudden, Garagak just kind of like stiffens up, snatches this thing by the neck, crumples it into a ball and full on fucking chucks it. You guys see about 100 feet off in the distance. It poofs into a vague humanoid shape and then turns into a seagull again. Slowly flies back to the ship.
What did it say?
Lands on the side.
He threatened my mom's home.
Oh.
Don't like that. Maybe it is time to threaten it off of our ship.
I tried. I was
Did
pretty
you
clear
try?
with that.
Just for fun, gust right into it to make it push it off the boat.
Okay.
Nice.
You cast Gust and it just.
And every time it gets close, gust again. It can't actually land because I keep casting gust at it.
Yeah.
Because that's a cantrip, baby.
Nice.
So this continues on for a while.
So this is a person. Yes.
Yes.
That plan feels dark then.
Here, I'm a seagull.
You were a human like 100 feet ago.
Shh.
No.
I want. I do, but I don't. I don't know why you're here, what you're for, but it appears to be nefarious purpose. You threatened Garagak's mother. This is not a good thing. Are you going to leave now, seagull friend?
I've not been told to leave.
Well, hey, I'm telling you now. You should leave now.
You need to leave now.
Are not my masters.
Great. Bag of holding. Just scoop it up in the bag of holding.
You know, that works.
Yeah.
Close it.
Seagull's gone.
It is going to die in here eventually. Do we want that on our conscience, or do we want to let it go after it suffocates for a little bit? This feels terrible, but also I'm sick of these birds.
He threatened Mama Bear.
Here the part.
I mean, it understands common,
I think
right?
I think I have an idea for it. So when we let it out, and if it's not in human form, I think I make it not be in bird form anymore.
Then just
Then we talk to him.
And weren't you talking to it as a seagull? It doesn't really matter what form
Yeah,
it's
but
in.
this time he'd be, not a bird, so everybody could maybe talk to him.
And the push
And-
comes to shove, Ileana gets another skeleton.
That is dark. Wait, Ilion has skeletons?
She's
No.
a necromancer.
I wasn't here for the
So-
bag of holding of skeletons.
Ileana.
So Ileana is in the mansion right now, in that same room. And does anything happen when she casts Animate Dead with the talking tool in the chest?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Forgot she didn't tell everyone that, but Lysander knows that.
She's gonna keep trying.
No,
Eventually, I'm gonna go
I
seek
meant
them
the
out because I have stuff I want to show them. But
Oh yeah.
Sorry I outed you in your necromantic past.
The skeleton explodes.
Cool.
Like turns into dust.
I'll write it down in my notes.
Yeah, I
Don't
would say
want anything
you
else from it.
gather that what you're doing could create a much more powerful undead using this spell, but it's
Cool.
going to take a lot of work to try and figure out. It's going to take like time to study, time to work with, like some devotion to spell slots. Like it's going to take some time.
Cool. I'll walk back upstairs. And I'll use cloth to wrap the battery around a wand of magic missile. And just kinda arrive upstairs, still kinda fiddling with it, and I'll hear the bit about skeletons. Like, what, huh? Necromancy, maybe?
Oh, Ileana, I have the bird druid in the bag of holding. I guess we're torturing it now. That's where I've ended up in my current path. If it dies, you can keep it.
Like, the same seagull from the other day?
I think it's another one. It did threaten Garagek's mom, so...
Oh, that's not good.
Actually, knowing what I know about...
do you want me to keep an eye on the seagull in the bag to make sure it doesn't do anything to get out of it from the inside?
I just say let's let it out. We can talk to it.
I think let's put it out. It looks right.
Okay. I would like turn the bag inside out. This is literally an empty bag of holding Lysander has.
You flip the bag inside out. And rolling storm clouds come pouring out of the bag. These thick, black, gray clouds, lightning channeling through them, instant clacks of thunder. You all, because Ileana came back up to the top deck, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Ooh.
Wow, that difficulty really got kicked up, except for Garagak.
I'm pretty good on Constitution.
And that one.
Also a nat 1.
Wow.
Okay. Everybody that failed takes 9 points of thunder damage.
What's failing?
19 or under.
Okay.
Oh,
And
shit.
this
So,
is a spell.
except Garrick. Yeah.
This is a spell. So you and I think Tapartos was the one that said he was right next to you.
Take
Yeah.
4.
So you guys take 4.
Sweet.
Ow. Little seagull, did the seagull come
Did
out
a
with
person come out?
Roll a perception check. There is now thick black clouds covering the entire deck of the ship and up into the air.
I cast
25, natural 20.
Absorb
Instead of-
elements.
Instead of making a perception check, can I cast Dispel Magic at the highest level I have right now, which I guess is 6?
Yes, and then roll me an intelligence check.
So I actually take one less.
Just base intelligence, right?
Yeah, so just D20 plus, I'm assuming 5.
Yeah.
Whatever your intelligence modifier is.
Yeah.
Are
so
we all
10?
doing that?
No, Ileana was casting Dispel Magic, which unfortunately fails.
No.
Garagak and Lysander, you guys see a small form of a bird into the clouds. Lysander, you can see, it's hard to track, but you can still vaguely see the shape of the bird moving around inside of the clouds that have formed above and around the ship.
Can I grab him?
It far too quick, and the thunder threw you off.
Okay.
Did I see Ileana cast Dispel?
Yes.
With no effect?
Yeah. You guys can barely see each other. I assume you guys are all within like 15 feet or so of each other,
Okay.
just kind of scattered
Yeah.
around, but it's hard to see.
Oh.
Lysander, you would know, just to give you guys full depth of what's going on. You guys do, Lysander, you see the bird is kind of circling about 20 feet above your head.
It is circling above us. Be careful.
I tried to dispel, but it's too strong for me.
Do I recognize the spell?
I don't think you would with this one. You have powerful druids around where you are.
Mm-hmm.
This is like top of the line druid magic that you probably wouldn't have seen on the islands. This is the type of druid magic nobody really ever achieves.
Oh. I yeeted a super druid.
I too would like to cast Dispel
Okay.
at... I don't actually think I have that 5th level slot, so it's got to be at a 4th level slot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll d20 plus your wisdom. 23. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I probably should have had us roll initiative for this just to get a loose order of things, but I didn't, and that's fine.
I was waiting for something about that, so that's why I was...
No, it's okay. So this thunderstorm vanishes, and you guys see, instead of a seagull, this is a red-tailed hawk that is now...
Hey, I know my friend shoved you in a bag, but can we talk?
lands on the very top of the crow's nest, staring down at you.
Do you care if I come up? Specifically just me? You can just nod. I don't speak Druidic.
No response.
I will activate my wing boots and I'll just go up there.
Okay.
Careful, tumult.
You get to the top, like once you're about 10 feet away or so.
And as I go up,
need
my
you
hands
to-
are up.
Yeah, that's fine. I need you to make wisdom saving throw.
Do I know why?
16 will fail. Tumult, you turn in to a rabbit. And as you start to fall, the hawk swoops down, catches you, and sets you at the very top of the crow's nest.
Okay, so maybe that wasn't my best idea.
Well, I can't talk to it.
At this point, if this thing causes any more harm to us, it is, as far as Tepartos is concerned, considered an enemy, and we do what we can to get rid of it.
Tepartos, it turned Tumult into a rabbit. And
Yeah, but
hurt
that
all of
didn't
It
us.
is not
hurt it.
hurting Tumult.
And hurt all of us.
Yes, it did.
All right.
Tepartos has faith in Tumult. If things go sour, Tepartos is ready to intervene.
Tepartos, hawks eat rabbits.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam
I
on
got
the
it.
crow's nest.
Ah, great.
Okay. You cast Moonbeam.
That's a good use of Moonbeam.
A great use of Moonbeam.
It falls down. I don't think the secondary ability has a saving throw, right? That's just an automatic.
When a creature enters the spell area first time or starts its turn there,
A shape changer
Engulfing.
makes saving throw at disadvantage. If
Yep.
it fails, it also instantly reverts.
What kind of saving throw is it? Constitution?
yep, con.
Yep.
I don't think that changes me back, though, because I'm not a shape changer.
First roll's a 17. Does that pass?
No,
Okay, then it fails.
18.
So this hawk, you see, turns into a humanoid shape again, wearing dark brown, patched with dark green leaves in the robes, meant to look as close to black as possible while maintaining a natural coloration. And you just see, you can't really tell a face from the distance up, with the hood coming down, it is a humanoid shape at the top. Also takes roll your damage, the 2d10.
I
As
don't count as a shape changer, right?
No.
Okay.
However, wouldn't. Well, no, they wouldn't because they're not an enemy. Or does it say?
I
creature?
guess I need to make a saving throw as well, since I'm technically in that beam.
As I see
Actually,
this happen,
that's a good point. You, no matter what you roll, you're going to take damage from this, and you have 2 hit points as a bunny. So you
Okay.
revert back into Tumult at the top of the
Mhm.
crow's nest. At this point, we should roll initiative to keep an order on things.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody rolled initiative. Everybody good to go. Zach, did you just use the Zycors for now?
I clicked on Zycor, but I rolled on Tumult's sheet.
That's fine. Is the number correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, Zycor's got like a +6 to initiative or some shit.
Jesus fuck.
417.
Okay, so Tumult, what's your dex?
1.
Anuk,
+1.
Garagak,
+3.
Dang.
Tepartos.
+2.
Tumult and Anuk can just decide who goes first between the two of you. There is this druid at the top of the mast. Ileana, you are first in the overall combat order.
I'll try this wanded magic missile with the battery taped to it.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna expend 6 charges. You know what? I'm gonna expend 7 charges out of it. I'm gonna go for broke.
Could we
You're
not
just doing
hit
all the
druid?
charges?
I'll roll that d20 and see if it breaks. But yeah, I'll do all 7 charges.
Could we not hit the druid?
Ileana, as you do this,
Uh-huh.
the wand shatters in your hand, but the spell goes through.
Okay.
I would like you to roll double the dice that you would normally roll. So I believe that is a total of 16d4.
Jesus Christ.
Very good.
And it's guaranteed to hit.
Yep.
unless they shield. Which I
And
don't know
then
if druids get.
plus
I don't know.
16 for the +1 to each bolt.
So that'd be
right?
plus 16. Yeah, 16d4
Okay.
plus 16.
Did I do that right?
Damn.
Yeah. You guys watch as this wand explodes, and you guys have seen Magic Missile a ton of times before.
Oh yeah.
These ones, normally where they come out is these, like, bolts of magical energy. These fire off like a Gatling gun. Just and just smash into this druid's form, and it knocks them back and, like, almost throws them off balance on this crow's nest. And you guys see that 2 wings extend out of the sides of the robe and kind of catch and move them back in place.
What happens to the battery itself? Does it also shadow?
It just falls to the ground.
Sweet. Stupid, and that's it for me.
Cool. Garagak,
How far up is he?
probably about 30 feet.
Oh, cool. I'll climb up there.
You climb at half speed.
Oh. Good.
That's
Okay.
just a general, that's just how that works.
Take a running leap vertically.
You said 30 feet?
30 feet.
Is my jump distance my same as my walking speed? What's jump distance?
No.
How do I know what that is?
High jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
So that'd be 7.
So I can only jump 7 feet.
Correct.
Vertically.
That's a 7-foot vertical
That's a
jump.
7-foot vertical jump. That's not nothing to scoff at.
Hold on, you're jumping to shack height, my guy.
Yeah, you could jump
Yeah.
You could jump the 7 feet and then clamber up. An additional handful.
So you would have to
Additional
move 10 feet to get the 7 feet. You would jump up, be 7 feet higher, and then you would have 20 feet of movement, so you can move 10 additional feet. So you'd be at
Or just
17
clamber
feet.
15.
17 feet compared to 15 feet.
Well, I'd have
up the
50 more
mast.
feet, right? Because I have 40, so I'd move 10.
Oh,
jump,
yeah.
and then- Yeah.
So you would get 22 instead of 15, which is more by a lot.
Well, 22
Oh.
instead of 20.
I will cast jump.
There you go.
Okay, and that triples your jump speed, right? Or your jump thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you just fucking yeet.
Yeah.
I believe jump is an action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you...
Well, yeah. I probably. Yeah, I believe jump. Yeah.
You climb up to the top of the mast. You see Tumult kind of laying on his back, like kind of fucked up from some radiant damage, and
Ow.
and you see this druid is looking down at you, and you can see a small hooked beak poking out lightly from inside of the hood. You can't still see the facial features, but you see a small hooked beak.
Okay.
They're an Aarakocra. Maybe.
Or a Cancun, they have only heard certain sentences.
Yeah, I will rage. And
Uh-huh.
then that'll be it because I can't
Okay.
swing.
Cool, yeah. All right. It's Partos.
I'm gonna look up at this thing, and you said it's about 30 feet away?
Correct.
Cool. Then I am going to attempt to cast Hold Person on it.
What kind of saving throw is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Ooh,
You
so
gotta be
close.
fucking kidding me. Druid just...
Yep. He's bound.
Yep. Sure is. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Great. Anuk.
You're not going to
Actually,
say
I'll let,
anything to it?
Tumult- I'll let Tumult go.
Okay, Tumult.
I am not the talking person. We will let the talking people do it.
If you'll just nod your head, are you okay with going with me somewhere really quick? Completely non-violent spell.
Does not move.
You can just... Alright, well, we'll see
Nope.
what happens.
Cannot nod. Is held. Is paralyzed by hold person. Cannot respond, but you don't know that, so it does not nod.
I just kind of lay my hand on it, and I'm going to use my new class feature, Genie's Entertainment. It needs to make a charisma saving throw DC 17, and then if it fails, it gets teleported to Alt's domain for 1 minute. Absolutely nothing can happen to it. It's no harm. It's stunned for a minute, and it's in Alt's domain.
So
That'd be amazing.
My Hold Person
this
drop?
this druid gets held. Yeah, your hold person drops because it's on another plane of existence.
Damn it!
It'd be amazing if he gets teleported there and Tom just beats the shit out of him.
There's all
Just
like
this big ass genie.
Tom, in your head you hear this. Oh, a visitor.
All right, I'll be back.
That wasn't his voice, Alex.
I don't remember what Old's voice is.
It's been a very long.
It's been so long.
It's craggy and old. Not like old, but it's
No, he's flamboyant and lush now.
perfect. Good for him. He
Fuck
had a
it.
glow up.
It's Pride. Fuck you.
Happy Pride.
I'm gonna sit down in a meditative state and attempt to enter the domain as well.
You pop into the domain. How long does your meditation take?
It's actually up to you, because the thing that I had with Alt was a homebrew thing for me and you that I could talk to him because he's in my
Right,
head.
roll. So I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you roll an Arcana check to determine how long that may take. Roll a d6.
For those at home, it was a 22.
That was
Four.
a 4.
So you sit. Are any of you gonna do anything in this interim where he's not around?
I'm gonna wait.
I'm
gonna hold my action. Well, I was next
Yeah,
in
I'm
the order
gonna
anyway.
hold another fucking hold person spell, and if
Okay, you're
the person
Spartos
comes
is
out of
holding a hold person.
Tumult's brain,
Well, we don't know what
Uh,
happened. We just saw Tumult gently touch him and he disappeared.
Yeah. Anak, what
yeah,
are you holding?
exactly. So if he comes back, I'm ready.
Actually, since I'm next in the initiative order, I'll just wait until he comes out. I'm not holding an action.
Okay. Garagak, are you holding an action?
Yeah, I'm rearing back Dandy Basher.
Okay. Eliana? Cool. Lysander?
Ganagak, Tumult, what happens?
It's like he disappeared.
Tumult's meditating.
Great. I'm just going to wait, I guess.
Tumult, 40 seconds pass. You pop in, and you see Ult just kind of looking
Is it-
at this druid who is like,
Has he said anything since he's been here?
no, nothing, not a thing.
Okay. Look, I know my friends are most likely going to swing at you when we come out. I would like to go back there first and hopefully tell them not to. I would literally just like to talk. I just need you to answer one question for me. I don't care if you nod, if you say the answer, whatever. Do you work for Xerxes? Or anyone affiliated with Xerxes? That's all I need to know.
And the Kenku disappears.
Huh.
The druid reappears. I did say Kenku earlier. It is a Kenku druid. Kenku reappears at the top of the mast. The hold person goes off, and Garagag, you take your held action swing. It is only one attack on a held action.
Right. In order here, if he's held, do I get an advantage on this swing?
Yes, and technically, well,
Or
yes, Spartos goes after you. So you would take your swings,
what? Okay.
and then the hold person would go off, because it still resolves in the same order for held
Yep.
actions.
Right. So I just got to crit. I crit. I did it.
Way, but yeah.
I
Have I
crit.
mentioned how much I love Dandy Basher and the fact that I created Dandy Basher and that Dandy Basher exists?
No, you
99%
usually say
of
you
the time.
fucking hate
A
it.
2.
I saw that TikTok.
About to cut my own arm off or some shit.
You heal
Uh,
the Kenku.
I can
Here
put
we
it
go.
back now.
You go to swing, and your foot slips, and you drive all of your force directly into the mast where the crow's nest sits, and you guys at the top hear this thump. You guys see splintering cracks coming straight down the center mast, and it starts to fall.
Good.
Hold person goes off. 27.
That succeeds.
Uh-huh. We pop back into initiative order from there. Tumult, you can return on your next turn. You'll just pop back in. Anuk, it is your turn.
Considering, well, that's stretching the spell a little bit, but considering where we are and the plants that we have grown across this boat, seeing the mast start to go, I would like to cast Plant Growth to wrap vines around the mast to shore it up. Do I think I can do that?
What is the casting time of plant growth?
Oh, good question.
An action or an hour.
Yeah.
So there's probably separate effects for what those two things do.
One action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point, thick and overgrown. The creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for everyone. Okay, so that's not going to work.
You didn't cast it, I'm not going to take the spell slot away from you, but...
It's because I don't have Grasping Vine.
Right. That, I would have been like, yeah, sure, it's grasping
Yeah.
the mast. It's all, yeah, sure, we can figure that out.
Actually, I will... Because is this looking like it's going super fast that it's just going to fall over? Is it
Yeah,
gonna...
it's full on, like, all of the base is shattered, and it is...
Okay.
I hate that all my things say creature.
That weapon giveth and then straight taketh the fuck away.
Yep.
It's okay,
Now I
Garrett
remember
has
why
to
it's
fix
balanced. That's why I remember why it's balanced. Is because this also happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Just could have crit so much more often than he
Yeah.
fails.
Yeah. That's 2 fails today, though.
Anik, what are we doing, buddy?
Yeah, I know. Watery Sphere. I do...
On the Kenku?
Not on the whole group, it's a 10-foot sphere.
So on everybody that's
It's
on the mast.
5 by
itself.
5. Yep.
So you're trying to just catch the people that are on the crow's
Yep.
nest. So it'll be Garagak and the Kenku right now.
And Tumult.
And Tumult,
Tumult is not back. Tumult goes before you in the initiative order.
yeah. Oh, his body leaves?
Yeah, he.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize I thought his body was still
No,
there.
he
Yeah, I did
he
too.
fully goes to the dimension that Ult is trapped
Okay,
in.
so Garagak and... Well, then...
You can just let me fall.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, is I thought Tumult was up there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna watch and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to save Tumult as much
It is
as
now
anything
Mega
else.
Rather Dawn time. No, I'm just fucking with you. The Kenku's turn. The
Fuck that
king
thing.
is all of a sudden Mega is just on the deck of the ship, just like, "What's up, bitches? I'm back!" Starts beating up Garagak again.
No.
I'm driving this boat into the ocean.
Who knows? You may be headed there already. So the Kenku takes flight. Because that what Kenku do.
Mm-hmm.
They fly. And sorry, I have a lot of spells to look through. I didn't think you guys were gonna all of a sudden decide to fight the seagull.
Well,
Oh,
it won't
can I
go away.
Insight check the answer. I forgot to ask that.
You
But
insight
Mama
check
Bear.
the what?
The answer it gave me.
Yeah, roll an insight check. That's fine.
I don't know what I think. I guess I believe it. 'Cause that would be the answer I want from it, so yeah.
The entire deck of the ship erupts in flames.
Our plants.
Why is it
Well, now you
Oh,
done
okay.
pissed me off.
The plants are unaffected.
Oh, I'm okay with that then.
This is still a druid.
Fair.
The rest of you are not plants, though.
It could be.
So everybody except for Garagak has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't we all still have our fire resistant gear on?
Mhm.
You sure do.
Is this
What?
Deatic fire?
No, the druid doesn't know that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing this fair. I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fair. I was just wondering if we did.
Tumult for your 7 insight check. It's really hard to read.
I just said I assume that I believe it because the answer I would want is yes.
So the dexterity save doesn't matter. All of you are immune to fire except well, Tumult's gone. So all of you stand there, embrace this fire as it erupts around. And the Kenku kind of looks at all of you and goes, and turns to fly away. Flies 30 feet off, away from the ship. Lysander.
I'm going to go brace the mast.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
It's like I would use my channel divinity or things, but I can't. They all say creature.
I mean, that's if it's cool, do it.
Yeah, I was going to Nature Wrath because as an action, you cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet. Creature must succeed a strength or dex save or be restrained.
Yeah,
So I would go
that's
brace
awesome.
it and then use my channel divinity to kind of hold it in place with me.
Yeah,
Would you
that's fucking
technically
sweet.
target me with that, and they would wrap up the mast and into me?
That's not quite how that would work, but I am going to allow it to be on
know what
the
I mean?
mast.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's not quite how that would work, but
Okay.
the mast itself, yeah, you go brace it and you use your channel divinity to wrap vines around it and hold it in place.
Literally the first time I've used my channel divinity spell.
Nice.
Nice. The mast is no longer falling. Ileana.
I'll look over to Lysander first and point the thing. Say, are we chasing?
It is powerful. I don't know if it's worth it. Whatever it's going to report, it has its information
Awesome.
now.
Look, you have the fire.
Yeah.
Awesome. Gag, hop on down. Get ready to be a big monkey. And I'll take out my Mana Polymorph and prepare to cast Polymorph Giant Ape on Garagak if he jumps down.
Sounds good.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Garagak.
I mean, yeah, I'll jump down, and as I'm coming down, though, I will cast Create Water,
Nice.
kind of douse the
Okay.
flames. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so a 30-foot area starts to rain down, starts helping put out the fire. You land, Ileana, your polymorph goes off. Garagak, you are a giant ape.
Catch the mast.
Push the mast?
Just to hold it. Hold
Oh,
it
yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'll hold the mast.
All right. So Lysander on one side holding with these magic, like, divine vines combing and pulling. This giant ape grabs and starts pulling it up into place again. Spartos.
Seeing that the situation is pretty well handled up here, I'm going to run down below deck and check on the kids and Gum Gum and everybody else who, isn't immediately on the top deck of the ship to make sure that they're okay and to see if there's any internal damage from the mast up on the upper deck.
Pick one of those things to start with. That's a lot to do in 6 seconds.
Yeah. To, I guess, run down, see if anybody's dead.
Roll a perception check.
Great. 20.
20.
Dirty.
Nobody's dead.
Great.
From what you can see,
Great. Structural integrity in place?
looks fine.
Great. Then I'll set to helping the closest person to me with my last bit of whatever's going on.
Okay. Tumult. You bamf back in, and luckily enough are caught by the mast that has been replaced by Lysander and Garagak.
Please don't attack Druid anymore. As far as I know, it does not work for or anyone that is associated with Xerxes. So, I don't know why it's watching us. To Kenku, it doesn't really talk much, but
At this point, are any of you going to stop the bird from flying away?
No.
Okay. Combat ends. The Kenku flies off in the distance. Between the lot of you, with your magic and your spells and your skills and craftsmanship, you guys get the mast fixed in relative ease. The fire is put out between Garagak and Anya quite easily. And the once seagull is now gone. Night has fallen at this point. You guys were getting ready to put the boys in charge, who all, Spartos, when you ran downstairs, all of them were fast asleep, as well as two of the teenagers as well, who are on the night shift.
if everyone else, once everyone else goes below deck, I will grab Ileana because I want to show them something.
I'm gonna go make dinner.
Well,
I follow Tumult.
We go up to the top, placing a hand on the diamond edge is this is why it just makes this easier to focus on a certain point on the forehead. I'm gonna show him one of my newer spells, and I'm gonna cast Raltham's Psychic Lance.
Ooh.
Basically, from that diamond, I draw out a Psychic Lance. And I just chuck it. I said, and if I know the name of whoever I'm fighting, they can't be invisible, benefit from full cover, or run from it.
Sorry, my reaction was the fact that Tumult just cast it, and to show what it does, and it popped up with 51 psychic
51
damage,
fucking psychic damage and
which is
120.
nuts.
So
That's direct brain damage right there. That's 6 concussions at least.
Yeah, it must succeed in intelligence saving throw or take 11d6 psychic damage and be incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
That shit's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then if I name the target and it's within range, it gains no benefit from cover or invisibility, and the lance homes in on it.
Nice.
So if it's invisible, we can just literally just watch the lance fly at it.
That's awesome.
Dirty.
Ilya will like clap as she watches this like psychic like spectral lance fly through the air.
But having something to draw on that is centered on my forehead, because it does come out of your forehead, so something to focus it through makes this really easy.
So now you're like Sparky Boom Man.
Basically,
that's why I had you do it. And it looks cooler at night because it explodes with purple energy, and I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As the two of you are standing on the deck of the ship, a small portal opens, and 2 golden statues of Olan doing different JoJo poses appear. And on etched into his chest on both of the statues are 2 runes representing the.
How big are these?
They're like small, like
Small enough for me to hold?
yeah. They're little.
They're like an Oscar.
Yeah, they're like a little, like the little anime statuettes that you get. They're like they're just
like
chilling.
the pop statues or whatever they
I
are.
grabbed them both, and I was like, and Ilya already said they know what this does, and I was like, very excited. I was like, yes! God, I've been waiting so long to do this. Ult told me what I needed, and he described the spell, but I couldn't do it. Like, I didn't have these.
I like that Olan just made these. Like, they're not for sale. Olan went, I got it, and then just made something worth 500 gold and then carved a sigil in it.
I think it's
Like
bold of
how
you to
Olan's
assume
a
that
weeb.
Olan did not have 500 gold value statues of himself just casually lying around.
I assume he does now. He's the ruler of a city. People would worship him.
He's an
He's
egotistical little fuck. Of course he has statues of himself just kind of chilling. And if you think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not his favorite anime, you don't know Olan. Oh man.
Oh man.
I
was
like
like-
this episode.
and
It's
then-
been fun.
And then I will describe to Ileana what I did to the Kenku the first time. It's like, I can do that either once per day, or if it stays there for an entire minute and ult forces it back, I can do it again. Yeah, if they're in his domain for a full minute and he forcefully sends them back, I get the use of it again because he was entertained long enough.
That's awesome. Can I meet Ult sometime? I think that'd be
yeah.
fun.
Oh, he's met you guys before. He's definitely inhabited my body to talk to you on more than one occasion.
But I want to see like him in his domain, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, as long as tomorrow doesn't end with more fights, sure.
You do.
I will
win,
say,
so-
on thinking on it, because I have been, it definitely makes sense that ult would be changing over time. Because as Tumult's growing in power, ult is slowly regaining his strength as well and going back to his full form. I like that. I like it's a good
Full
concept.
overly powered genie that's like, yeah, bitches, I'm back.
10,000 years will leave such a crick in the
Yeah,
neck.
it's definitely Genie from Aladdin, but like post Shackles, like post Aladdin's third wish. That's what I think the end game for ult is.
I'm here for it.
The night continues on. You guys have good dinner. You rest. The following day comes.
I guess throughout
With
the night,
that,
I would just introduce myself to the kids since I don't need sleep. And they're on watch for the night.
you introduce yourself. You spend some time getting reacquainted with like Soup and Gum Gum and Phil and those guys running the night shift. Talk to Zexum some more, getting to know a little bit about them and who they are. And because this has been, I think, about 2 hours or so since we started recording, I think after this first day of travel, we'll stop and we'll come right back into next episode with maintaining the travel and moving forwards.
Excellent.
Thank you guys at home for watching, for being with us for all of this crazy journey and the weird energy we brought to today's recording session so far. It means the world to us. We meant every word that we said at the beginning of the episode, even Ian, who wasn't here. You guys always have a home with us. You're safe. We're here to support you in whoever you are. We got you. And if you ever find yourself in one of our community spaces and someone is treating you unkindly for anything, reach out to us. Because I have had many a Facebook ban for defending people on the very subject. No, guys, seriously, take care of yourselves. Do what you need to. Happy Pride. Very much late, but it's where we're at right now. So happy Pride to all of you that are out there. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.